There she is in all her glory. We're back, Wonder Wagon.
I will find a place for us. I will show you where to go.
We're reunited!
We're back!
We are back on the East Coast. We're at my aunt's house. We stayed the night. We both flew in yesterday, me from Idaho, Corbin from Portland. And now we are leaving my aunt's house and heading to my grandparents' house. So we're heading, we've got about a 5 to 6 hour drive today, hopefully with no traffic. And we're gonna stay there for a few days before we keep heading west.
Feels so good to be back in the van.
We're back in the van, except for we're not gonna stay the night in the van still for a few nights.
No,
but
we're still back.
We're driving the van. We haven't driven the van in a long time.
In like a month.
In like a month. It hasn't been a month.
I think so.
It's been a while.
Time moves faster when you're by my side. It's so easy.
It might be kind of confusing in our vlogs recently because we've been super busy. I had a ton of stuff to deal with at work, and it's just been really difficult finding the time for everything. So our vlogs have been kind of all over the place, but we are back on track now. And for those who don't know, I went to Portland, Kelsey flew to Idaho where she had some prenatal appointments. I had a lot of work stuff to catch up on, and I also checked around for like clinics that we were interested in, so just doing some pre-planning before the baby comes. We are so glad to be back in the van. It feels amazing to get back on the road and to be traveling again. We did hit some traffic leaving Kelsey's aunt's house, so we pulled over right now because the van died 3 times in the middle of traffic. I don't know why when it's idle or when we're going at really slow speeds, like 5 miles per hour, then it just dies and I have to just put it in park in the middle of the freeway and then start it and then go. So that happened 3 times, but we should be good. After we're above like 20 miles per hour, 15-20 miles per hour, we're good. But I think it's because our carburetor is calibrated for Yellowstone elevation and we're now at sea level, so that could be the issue. I think we've made it to the south because 1, we're past the Mason-Dixon line, 2, we saw our first Confederate flag, 3, there's a Chick-fil-A at every exit, and 4, I just saw a Waffle House. And when I went to Arkansas, which I would think is the south, there was Waffle Houses everywhere.
I just never thought my grandparents lived in the south. I just always thought they lived in the east.
Yeah.
Like we're going south, but I wouldn't call it the south yet. But maybe.
Well,
some people might think they live in the south.
I don't know. I mean, we're going to North Carolina. Was North Carolina in the south?
Yeah, I think South Carolina is where the south starts.
I don't know. Where does the south start, guys? So far, driving the van, we've found a couple things that are broken that I need to fix. One is the headlight. We have a headlight out now. Don't know when that happened, but I just saw the reflection of our lights in another car and I have a headlight out. And then also the air conditioner is like leaking tremendously and Kelsey has to keep emptying a bowl of water.
It leaks, but it really, really leaks when it's up high.
Yeah.
We just wanted to sit down and have a little chat with you guys, and we are so thankful and so lucky to have an amazing community that watches us. We get to talk with you guys and you guys give us advice.
We are so grateful for this amazing community that you have created with us, and we love being able to share our stories with you and hearing your stories in the comments. But lately there have been a few things that we have been, I wouldn't say concerned, but just things that we wanted to talk about.
We've been getting some negativity in our comments. It's brought up something that we haven't really been clear or expressed yet since the pregnancy. So our channel is about us, obviously. It's our adventure through life, us living in a van, and any other adventures that we're gonna run into, like having a baby. So some people have been a little concerned that our vlog is no longer a travel vlog, or it's no longer gonna be about going to new destinations, which it is. We're always gonna travel, we love traveling, but we're also having a child, and that is a huge part of our lives, and the channel is obviously going to change as our lives change. It's not like we're going to be stagnant on just a van trip. It's our lives change, that's life, and people change, and our channel is going to be a reflection of that, and a way for you guys, our friends and family, to watch our life as it evolves.
I mean, van life has been a great, amazing adventure that we have really, really loved, from rebuilding the van, finding the van, and just going on all these travels, but that is such a small part of our life. Right now it's a huge part, but in our overall life, it's such a small part. And I know a lot of you are new to following our channel because of the van life adventure we've been on, and that's super awesome, and we're so excited that you've been watching.
And we're still doing it.
And we're still on the trip right now. But I mean, we've been making videos for such a long time before that. Our videos actually started in Europe, and then it was about our wedding and just like our daily life living in Oregon. So like, we didn't create this channel for van life living, which I think is maybe what some people are thinking. But if you go back through our videos, you can see that we've been making so many more videos about so many other things.
Yeah, we'll put some links up so you guys can watch some other ones. And so that was just one of the things that we really just wanted to get off our chest and just sit down and have a conversation with you guys. And please feel free to put your input down in the comments. But the second thing we wanted to bring up was the logistics of travel vlogging. So there's been quite a few of you that have been concerned with the delay time of when we film the vlogs and when they're put up. So the nature of the road is you don't have internet all the time, so how we shoot our videos is a week back. And for a while there, it was getting farther, that gap was getting farther and farther. It was getting 2 weeks and then 2.5 weeks. And we really, really don't want to do that, because then we kind of feel disconnected, and we like interacting with you guys and tweeting you and commenting below. And so we're trying to keep that gap as close to real time as possible. Down the road, I'm sure on our channel, once we're done with the van trip, that gap will get a little smaller, or we may keep it the same. We just wanted to explain that we're not trying to deceive people and think that we're trying to do something tricky. We're not. We're just vlogging, and then we put it up a week later.
I think also we did that for us, for just our sanity, because there's so much that does happen on the road. So even if we do have a stable internet connection and we are able to spend the time to go out and find like the high-speed internet to upload vlogs more closely together, or more like actual time, it's just that's so much more stress for us, and there's just so many unknowns on the road already. We just, for our sanity, we needed to have a time gap between when we shot the video and when the video was going to be posted, because I do know there are travel vloggers out there who will daily vlog. It
also helps us keep a consistent schedule, so you know you will have a vlog Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whereas if we did daily, there would be maybe 3-4 days where we wouldn't be able to put up a vlog because we're out in the mountains at a campground and with no Wi-Fi or cell phone service. So really, this way of uploading helps us to have a consistent video schedule, and helps you guys know that there's going to be a video up Monday through Friday, and not question, are we going to have a video up today? Are we going to have a video up in 5 days? So it just makes it a little bit easier for everyone, I think, and I hope. And you can always interact with us in real time on our social media, our Twitter and our Facebook, because we're constantly on that. The third thing we really wanted to mention was advertising. Everyone loves advertising, don't they? However, that is how we make this vlog happen. That's how we have the means to make these videos and make this whole channel work. So without the advertising, there would be no channel. It would be very, very difficult for us to do what we do and have the means to do it.
We love to be able to put so much more time into it, and the way that we can do that is through advertising. The more income we're able to generate through this YouTube channel means the more time we're able to put into it.
For instance, the other day we did an advertisement on one of our videos, and a lot of you were very supportive, and that was awesome. I worked really hard on that, so thank you. I really appreciate it. But some of you were very critical of it and didn't like it, but the reality is we have to do some of these ads in order for this to work, and we're not we never do ads with something that we don't agree with. If you're seeing one of our ads and we're shouting out a product, it's a product that we literally actually use or we agree with, and we agree with their values and the product as a whole. So for instance, the inflatable couch, we actually use that thing all the time. We did an ad with them and we use it all the time. Our sunglasses we use every single day. So it's not like junk that we're just like, here's an advertisement, we want money. It's actually stuff that we think other people traveling and anyone not traveling would enjoy to have as well. So I think that was everything that we wanted to talk about, and sorry that this vlog was basically just us explaining a lot of things, but we felt like we really had to, because a lot of you guys, even some of our regular followers that we interact with all the time, were asking us questions that we're like, oh shoot, we should probably explain that a little better.
This message is not obviously directed at trolls or people who are just haters. We don't care. We know that's obviously going to happen if you're putting stuff on the internet. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
But this is more just, we want to explain and deal with any confusion with the people who are the true wanderers, our true followers. And we just want to be open and honest with you because we really appreciate you all and your support, and we just hope that you'll continue to follow our journey because we love having you with us. So
yes,
that's all.
Thanks for listening to us, guys. We appreciate it. Thumbs up for this video if you are understanding what we're trying to say, because it was kind of confusing. Subscribe if you haven't already, and be where your feet are.